He knows that now the way the parties have flipped over, the more education you have, the more likely you are to vote for a Democrat. So he's pushing all of these young people into universities. They get brainwashed there, and then he wipes their debts for votes. It's really shameful, and the Supreme Court's going to knock it down.
Fox has no respect for its audience. Imagine the educators, professors, researchers, and the master's degrees, along with the doctorates among them, experts in their respective fields, tenured, but aren't smart enough to keep from being indoctrinated by those who taught them. They don't know if they're being brainwashed, or I guess they welcome it or something like that. They are gullible and won't look things up for themselves. Makes me wonder how to prevent such a thing.
So tell me about your shirt.
My shirt says just a regular mom trying not to raise liberals.
So how do you not raise liberals?
First of all, you homeschool. I'm homeschooling my 3 kids.
How do you make sure they don't grow up to be socialists?
Pray.
You pray every day?
Yes, pray every day.
Yeah, and that's one way to help, fight against the indoctrination.
Yes. Yep. I think
Absolutely.
so.
It's forced indoctrination.
Yes, and I don't know why we have to pay for that as taxpayers. They should be paying me for homeschooling my kids.
So keeping kids away from the marketplace of ideas and the free exchange of information is the key. That's not brainwashing. That isn't indoctrination. I thought they wanted diversity of thought. Not that this is actually happening, but kids becoming socialists, communists, progressives, that is diversity. As is all of these different kinds of people deciding that Republicans aren't for the people.
We're doing a big whole thing on the socialist agenda. What are some ways we can stop the socialist agenda?
Oh, goodness. We could start with those journals. Can we throw those out?
Journals?
Yes, kids were started to journal about 30 years ago, and this was the government's way to keep an eye on our children is through these journals.
Someone writing in their diary is a way for the government to sort of, keep tabs on you.
Yes, so they would ask questions like, do you have a stepmother or a stepfather, or do you have a microwave, or do you have 2 bedrooms? And so they calculate these findings, and the more that they have that fit into the category, the more government funding that they get.
It's weird how conservatives, for centuries, were theoretically pushing Black, brown, and Native communities into colleges and universities while maintaining and ensuring that those institutions remain white and male. Really, it was a way to say, pick yourselves up by your bootstraps, claiming that education was and is a way in order for us to further ourselves in life and attain upward mobility. And now that millions of people have come to be able to do that and are therefore more likely to at least lean left, it's a problem when a liberal pushes kids into colleges and universities. So those watching The Five are supposed to believe that a presidential candidate from the political party that has won the popular vote in every election but one in the last 33 years needs to bribe voters? They know that if underserved and underrepresented communities could pay for college and gain an education, their political party would cease to exist. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has a new boyfriend, and good for her. We all need to be loved and respected, including people who dress in drag, like MTG's new boyfriend. The link to that video is in the description below. My content can be found by clicking the Jeff Wiggins hashtag or visiting my YouTube channel called We Gonna Be Alright. And if you didn't know, my architect knows Japanese.